This week we're going to talk about 2026 and what we have planned, from our project cars down to the races we're going to be doing this year and all the studio stuff. Welcome to Off Camber. So this week what I want to do for the episode is I want to talk about our project cars and our plans for 2026. We've got a number of different project cars. We've got this long-term project, we've got a short-term project, we've got our race car, and we've got all of our plans for what we're actually anticipating going and doing this year on Off Camber. But first, I want to slow down for a second. I want to thank you guys. Now this channel's gone from, it was like 180 subscribers up to almost 12,000 as we're sitting here now. And it's happened quickly. So I wanted to say thank you guys, and that I really appreciate that you come and watch the videos and that you're commenting and liking the videos. It absolutely helps the channel, and I'm absolutely amazed that this has happened so quickly. So thank you all for doing it. I appreciate it more than you know. If you want to show your appreciation for the channel, the best way to do that is actually to like and subscribe and just watch the videos. But if you want to help us fund this channel a little bit more, you can go over to our merch site, and we've got 3 t-shirts and a handful of stickers. I'm going to be adding hats and some more t-shirts throughout the year. And I'm trying to keep them pretty reasonable. I don't make a ton on them, but they will help fund the channel in the long run. So if you want to check that out, you can. We also have a Discord server that's free, or you can pay to get into the members exclusive section. We're going to do all sorts of stuff there, but it'll give us a community to kind of talk and communicate, and we can talk about episode ideas. You guys can chastise me for my picks on the top 5 lists, all sorts of stuff. It'll be great for you, and maybe sometimes me. But I'll be over there and we'll be talking and stuff. So come on over to our Discord. I'm going to put that down in the link too. All right, so let's first talk about our Miata project. We've got our 1991 Mazda Miata. Now, this is not a me car. I'm not into Miatas at all. I got it in a trade deal with another car, so we're going to build it because it could be interesting. They are a lot of fun to drive. What we're going to do to this is we're going to build it into a street car that's track ready. It's going to be kind of like a club sport type of car. We're going to put a little roll bar in the car so that way you can race it on track. We're going to put some bushings in the control arms. We got some new control arms for it. I've got some coilovers for it. I've got wheels for it and other assorted parts. So the idea behind that is we're going to make a street car that's basically track ready. And we'll change up little things, like some of the interior bits are going to get changed. Obviously the ride height's going to get changed. All right, we're going to do some body modifications to it. We're going to do some other stuff, some factory like front spoiler or some other things like that to kind of toughen up the way it looks so it doesn't look so much like a hairdresser car. And then after it's all said and done, we're going to sell it. Why are we going to sell it? Well, like I said before, it's not really a me car, but 2, it's also going to fund our drag and drive project. So I'm going to build a car that we can go on these drag and drive trips with. I want to get back into drag racing. It's been years since I've done it. I'm probably going to have to basically relearn how to do it. So it should be a good challenge for me. Building a car that's competitive and will stay running will be cool to watch on the channel. You guys let me know down in the comments what you think about it, but I'm pretty excited about it. Next up on the list is this Notchback. All right. Now this Notchback is a 1964 Volkswagen Notchback, and it's kind of a pet project of mine. I've had it for years. I've torn it down and just let it set in the garage. Well, 2026 is going to be the change for that. I'm actually going to start working on this car. Hopefully we get the chassis and maybe the drivetrain together this year. So we'll see where that goes. But as you can see, I've got a ton of parts for it. Parts everywhere. I got parts up there. I got parts over here. I got parts inside the car. You name it, this garage probably has a part on a wall somewhere for this car. So we got to narrow that down and make it one piece again. But I am going to go a little bit deeper than, say, normal on this. Now this uses a trailing arm torsion bar suspension. So for the springs, it uses a torsion bar. We're going to get rid of that completely. We're still going to use the trailing arm suspension on it, but what we're going to do is we're going to convert it to coilovers, adjustable coilovers, so we can get this ride height nailed perfectly. In the front, Type 3s have a clearance issue, and without getting too deep into it, you can't lower them that much without chances of getting the frame head completely smashed on a bump. So we're going to modify that, so that way we can drop this thing down nice and low. Again, we're going to move to a coilover suspension, so we're going to have to modify a bunch of stuff on it so that the parts that are in the car can support that type of thing. That's when the welder is going to come out and all sorts of stuff. We're going to start on the chassis here pretty quick though. Hope you guys will stick around for that. It's a project that I'm pretty excited about. This year, we're not going to just do projects, and we're not going to just sit in the studio and talk about stuff. We're actually going to go out and race some things. In April, we've got what's called the Big Bend Open Road Race coming up. We're going out there, and it's a timed event on public roads that have been shut down for the event, where you've got to hit a certain time and a certain mile per hour in order to win your class. There's a number of different classes. There's some really, really fast cars out there, and there's some moderately fast cars out there. I'm going to go with my friend Nick. You guys have seen him on the channel before. He was in the Danger Ranger race stuff. We're going out there in his Cadillac AT4V Blackwing, and we're going to run one of the courses. So I hope you guys will join us for that one. And then next up, we got our Danger Ranger truck. You guys have seen that in a number of videos before. Well, we finally think we have this thing worked out. Instead of building a giant truck and scrambling to get the engine swapped in and build a roll cage and get it done in a month, we finally have it worked out to where we think if we make a couple of small changes, we're going to go ahead and be able to finish a full race. I'm looking to try and place top 5. I got real close last time before we had the issues, and I think I could do it as long as we can keep the truck running. So that's going to be some more episodes, because we're going to go down there and make a few changes to it before the race, and then we're going to go down for the race. I'll cover it less of a actual in-car race. We'll do some in-car footage, stuff like that, but I'll cover it more as an experience this time, so that way you guys can get the feel of it. It is an absolutely fun event that Cletus McFarland puts on down at the Freedom Factory, and if you guys ever get a chance to go down, it's a lot of fun just to sit and even watch it. So I highly encourage everybody going to it. If not, there's ways to watch it on TV. I get really excited about it because it's racing, and it's the race truck that I built here in the driveway. So we're going to build a drag and drive car. We're going to finish our Miata project. We're going to finish our Notchback project. We're going to race Danger Ranger. We're going to go out to the open road race in Big Bend, and we're going to see if we can win that. Plus a number of other things and whatever else we can get our hands into this year. It's going to be a busy year though, and I'm glad you guys are here, and I hope you'll join us for the rest of the ride. Hopefully we just keep growing and we get bigger, and our cheap car projects can get more and more fun. Maybe we can go on some adventures. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we get there. But I really do appreciate you guys coming, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me to have you here, and I'd like to hear from you guys down in the comments, stuff you'd like to see us do. So I'm absolutely looking forward to this year, and I say let's get to it. So that's it until next week. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed your time here, and we'll see you next time on Off Camera.